So in this, I'm going to talk about the future of intelligence insight from the Demis Hazzibs. In this slide, it is going to be a strategic deep dive into an AGI, the new era of scientific discovery and the engineer's mindset. So disruption is the equalizer for the prepared. This is the old world which you see in the left. The new opportunity is this. So India's IT export market stands at over $200 billion, a sector facing imminent disruption. The landscape is shifting from a rote coding to high level problem solving. What engineer can do can probably be 10x. It equalizes the playing field because everyone around the world has access to the same tool. The Einstein test, a concrete definition of AGI, 1911, the knowledge cutoff. The definition: AGI is a system exhibiting all cognitive capabilities of the human brain, the only existing proof of general intelligence in the universe. 1915, the breakthrough. The test: if trained on a knowledge up to 1911, can the system invent general relativity by 1915? Today's system win Math Olympiad but lack this true creativity and planning. So compressing decades of science into a mass, 200 million known proteins, 100% predicted structures. You have a traditional discovery of a 10 years, then you have an AI stated goals in a month. So AlphaFold solved a 50-year grand challenge, protein folding. This is the exploration of understanding disease. Beyond the structure, the physics of binding and toxicity. Structure is only step one. Isomorphic labs is building an AlphaFold to solve folding plus binding, predicting how compounds interact with the human body in reality. So you have a drug, you have a protein pocket, you have a binding affinity. Will it stick? Toxicity, will it harm? Absorption, will the body take it on? A very high quality problem to pick, solving protein folding. Gaming is the cradle of artificial intelligence. Step 1, the past, AI as an opponent. System like AlphaGo challenge human mastery. The present, AI as resistance, asset generation, 3D modeling and a bug testing. The future, AI as a creator, Genie, world models, generative environment. Games provide the perfect sandbox, safe, data-rich environment to test logic and planning. The infinite canvas, Genie and the new genres of play. Scientific editorial meets organic futurism. World models, you have a prompt, then you have a playable world. You have a smart NPCs, characters with memory that advances storylines. You have a rapid prototyping, small teams returning to golden era of creativity. What is the polymath advantage? Innovations lives at this interaction. So you have a neuroscience, then you have an engineering, then you have a machine learning. Then deep minds brings those breakthrough. The polymath formula is be a world-class expert in one domain, achieve grade level competence in two others, find the analogies and the first principle connections. The problem with the average, why science need taste, reversion of to the mean. Scientific taste, reinforcement learning from a human feedback tends to average out answer. It produces competence, not brilliance. Future solution, the master and apprentice model, AI trained by master scientists to learn intuition and hypothesis selection. Ascending the ladder of abstraction. So you have an assembler, you have a C++, Python, then you have a natural language. So don't resist tool, use them to amplify output. The most valuable skill is learning to learn. Coding is becoming an exercise in clear thinking. What is the context window? Is not a hippocampus, the machine 1 million token window, brute force, active working memory, high compute cost. The brain, emotional filtering, selective forgetting, highly compressed. Human forgets to survive. We use emotion to value tag memories. AI current lacks this efficiency. The 50-50 strategy, balancing engines and a blue sky. The engine room, Gemini, product revenue, blue sky, AGI research, 18-month horizon. It is my job to protect the blue sky research and make sure it has room to flourish. It's my job to protect the blue sky research and make sure it has room to flourish. What is the next frontier? It's mathematics, robotics, and perception. Mathematics, AI cracking accessible proofs based on axiom and definitions. The breakout moment is 2 to 3 years away, understanding the physical world. AI that sees what you see and understand real-time context. So you have a mathematics, you have a robotics, and the perception. What is the visionary blueprint, the goal, AGI, human cognitive flexibility, the Einstein test? The method is interdisciplinary and a polymath, expertise plus curiosity. The tool is AI as an accelerant for science. The mindset is develop, test, and focus on meta learning. It is not about replacing human intelligence, it is all about understanding what the general intelligence is.